What's up, everybody? Sorry to have y'all waiting for so long. Y'all know niggas can't never be on time, so yeah. I had actually, it don't matter. Anyway, I'm here now. Sorry for being late. Sorry for my tardiness. I try to be on time. I don't try to keep people waiting. It is 8 o'clock and it is at night. Let me go ahead and let me turn this on. Okay, so. All right. If you can hear me real good, just let me know, guys. If you could put a 1 in the chat to let me know if you can hear me. Because with this software stuff, we never know. Like, we don't know if you can hear us or not. Like, we never know. So if you can hear, just put a 1 in the chat. Let me know if you can hear or not. Let me see. Hold on. Let me move all this stuff around so I can see. There we go. And I know on some platforms that I'm streaming on, I can't post some of the comments. So if you make a comment and I can't, and I don't, I'll try to shout it out, or if I see it, I'll say something. But yeah. So yeah, I can't see on all platforms, guys. So I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not ignoring anybody. I honestly, I just can't see it. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get tonight rolling. Let me go ahead and drop the link in the chat just in case somebody want to come on up here. There you go. The link is in the chat, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and get started tonight, guys. So I don't know if y'all know, it was like maybe last week or something, Cardi B, a person had made this horrible statement saying Cardi is the only Mexican I know that don't work hard. I get it. She does say that she be at the house all the time, but Cardi B is not Mexican. I guess for the person, whoever was trying to throw shade, she is not Mexican, y'all. I think they say she like Trinidadian and something else. I don't know. It seemed like every year her nationality changed, but she's never been known to be Mexican at all. But anyway, she told the girl, I hope your mom die. And then she went on to say she wanted to put a bullet in her head. So this is not the first time that Cardi B has said she wanted to kill herself. Hold on, let me tweet about suicide. I know she said one in 2019. This is the one she said 6 days ago. Here's one from 2019 where she said, I wish I was dead. And again, that's 2019. So I don't know. I really hope she don't want to kill. And this one she said right here, this was 2021, y'all. Let me see if I could blow that up. Oh, hold on. Let me switch it so y'all can see it. So this is from 2021 when she said, should I kill myself? So Cardi B has mentioned several times that she wanted to kill herself, you guys. And I feel bad because, I mean, I know the industry. Hold on. You muted, Jay.
Oh, yeah. I know. I'm listening to you.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure you know.
Oh, yeah. I ain't want to interrupt.
We got a party on the stage. We got Distinctly Dree up here. What's up, Distinct?
Hey, Tit.
Hey, what's up? So we just talking about Cardi B tweets, y'all. She said, this is not the first second as you see. I'm pulling up receipts, y'all. I'm not just making up nothing. This girl has said multiple times over the years she want to kill herself. And I don't like to hear stuff like that. Regardless to how I feel about somebody, I don't think that's what's up. Not at all.
Is this a recent tweet?
Well, no, that one I was showing from 2021 where she said she wanted to kill herself. And then in 2019, there was a tweet where she said she wanted to kill herself. And then she said last week that she just wanted to put a bullet in her head. So I was just showing people that this is not the first or second time Cardi B done came out
Oh
and
my
said
God.
she do something to herself.
No.
She said that?
Well, she admitted with the whole Tasha K situation that she was having suicidal ideations and had to seek medical help.
Exactly. So she's said this multiple times. I know she's even went on Twitter before and said she's an emotional gangster. So let's see.
Human.
So you said what?
She human.
Yeah, exactly. She's human. So again, regardless of how I feel, she has kids. She's a stepmom as well. Like I don't want anybody to kill themselves, really, unless you like a mass murder or something, and I don't care. But other than that, no, I don't want to see nothing like that happen. But Tasha K reached out to her, so we're gonna play the video. There's several videos, guys, that went around where Tasha K was talking. And shout out to Keisha with the T for these. So let's play it.
It doesn't make me happy. It don't make me happy seeing somebody else going through some shit. It don't make me happy seeing people with tears on their face. And I'm not selling this because I don't want you to think, oh, Cardi, you so nice, this and that. It just generally doesn't make me happy. Always tell me this. They say that I am the toughest, weakest bitch. But my heart is very big. And I'm not going to make decisions right away about things. I'm not going to make decisions right away because I got burnt so many times in life. I don't want to talk to my friends because my friends are looking at me like, bitch, don't you fucking ever. I'm not going to talk to my husband because my husband is calling me a pussy. And I'm not going to talk to my fans because I know the chat don't play about me. But I'm going to talk to my mom. I'm going to talk to my mom tomorrow. Because, let me tell you something. I could tell when somebody is depressed. I could tell when somebody is going through some shit. And I could tell when somebody just feel like they don't have nobody to talk to. Surprisingly, it doesn't make me happy. I don't want to make wrong decisions. That's why I just want to talk to my mom tomorrow. I want to talk to my mom. I want to talk to my lawyers. But stop hurting people. Stop hurting.
So that's Cardi B response to Tasha K. I kind of played it backwards. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the video of Tasha K. I didn't watch this, you guys, so we watching it together for the first time together.
And I've said this to Nikki. I said this to her. She didn't like it. She'll go through bouts where she'll talk to me and she won't talk to me. I don't care because I'm not starstruck like that. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I said, you and Cardi are the same. And she was like, what? I said, you are the same. But the difference is I'm giving you grace and I hold her accountable, but you're older. And the reason why I didn't sign the NDA that she wanted me to sign was because I said, if I sign an NDA for you, and this is before we went trial, me and Cardi, I said, if I sign this lifelong tight to death do us part, even after life NDA, I might as well not go to court with Cardi. So it's like they are truly the same, and they have good traits that make people excited, right? They get their brands excited, but one who's experienced is not sharing her wisdom with someone who's young and up and coming. And I know that's hard for her because of how the industry tore her down. But Nikki truly has the tools and the resources to help pull this young lady up. And even if she helped to pull her up, it's not gonna pull Nikki the fuck down. Nobody has a catalog like Nikki. I'm talking about character. That's why when you, and for a lot of people that don't understand, because a lot of people don't really, they use surface level, and that's okay. That's why there are people like me in these positions to help you to understand that it's deeper than just surface level. Energy meets energy. Energy is attracted to energy. That's why negative and a positive can never exist together. It's like holding a battery, right? And you got the red and you got the black. You put it together, right? But then when energies connect, you have a positive and a positive that can connect, and you can have a negative and a negative that can connect, right? The reason why these two, and the reason why we are at odds, right, is because our energies are the same. They connect. That's why we're tied like that. That's why energy is so fucking like, it shuts down the internet with bullshit. But if we weren't supposed to be connected, we wouldn't be able to exist together. We wouldn't even be able to talk, tweet, to get it, receive it. When something is not for you, you don't receive it. Listen to what the fuck I'm saying right now. Listen to what the fuck I'm saying. The energies have to match in order for it to flow and give life and continue to grow. Those two women are the same. Not in a negative way. In a positive way, because of what they do for the culture. But one is down. And the other can pull that one up. And their energies, I'm telling you, the reason people don't want them together is because they know the power that they have at odds is the same energy. Imagine if they were really together and what they could do. I know motherfuckers right now still dancing the motorsport. Don't play with me. Don't even fucking play with me. I know they do. I know you rapping both verses. So don't try to tell me, oh, they're not the same. They are. That's why their energies are so synced together, but they're misusing. And so what would it hurt for them to come together? What could possibly happen that's so bad if these two women have a sit down? What could happen? Is the world going to end? Are you going to lose money? Are you going to lose your house? Is your baby going to die? What could possibly happen if Nicki Minaj and Cardi B squash the beef? Cardi still got to go make an album. She still got to appease her fans. And that's honestly what she only needs to do. But when we are too busy fighting other people's fan bases, it distracts you from your own. That's how I got distracted. I'm over here and I need to be over here. This is what I'm supposed to be. You're not going to be able to appease them. Them folks ain't for you. So as I said, I don't want nobody misusing a platform like that. I truly want to see Nicki and...
All right. So enough of that shit. Here's the thing. Tasha, with all due respect, Cardi B did say that Tasha K reached out to her when Cardi B had her episode and it meant something to her. And that's why she said she was going to talk to her mom. She was going to, talk to her lawyers and, because she doesn't want to see anybody depressed. And I get what Tasha K is saying, but at the end of the day, I think you need to work on your relationship with Cardi B and mend that fence before you try to make some Mighty Morphin female rapper Power Rangers. I just don't. I don't think that's a smart move. So I feel what she's saying, in regards to that, hey Keisha girl.
Hey.
Hey, so yeah, I don't think that Tasha K, you should worry about Nicki and Cardi B having to sit down. You need to work and focus on your relationship with Cardi B and fix that first. And then if those two grown ass women who have children and husbands want to sit down and talk and you be the mediate and bring that together, then that's totally fine. But Tasha, I need you to focus, baby. That's my opinion. What y'all think?
I think Tasha's delusional. And what I mean by being delusional is the fact of Cardi and Nicki are not the same. And what I mean by is before we even knew what a Cardi B was, Nicki was who Nicki was, and how she was moving is how she been moving. She didn't want to build anybody up or bring anybody up or help anybody. She didn't do that until multiple people said you're ruining your legacy, continuously trying to pull other people down. Cardi been trying to bring people up since, good, bad, or indifferent, say what you want to, like her or not like her. Cardi has tried to work with and bring people up since she got her foot in the door. They are not the same.
Yeah, let me piggyback off of that. I feel that too because I love Nicki Minaj. Like I'm a barb, right? But I do feel like when Nicki came into the industry, she was just kind of like the only really like good female rapper we had during that time. So I felt like Nicki didn't want to share the limelight. That's why she always was so standoffish with all the upcoming females after her. When Cardi was coming during her time, she could really feel how hard it was, and she knew that people really wasn't rooting for her. So I felt like once she made it, she wanted to make it easier for other female artists because like looking at her on Love and Hip Hop, like they kind of dogged Cardi with her music and was just like everybody was like counting her out, basically saying she wasn't gonna make it. So I feel like they are two different people. And Tasha K can't mediate nothing because she's messy, and her and Cardi don't have that relationship for her to be a mediator.
I agree. I agree with both of y'all. Y'all right. I agree.
Tasha also has a reputation where she'll be your friend today, and in 2 days she's gonna be dragging you. So she's not trustworthy enough for this to be a situation where I'm gonna believe you. We're gonna kumbaya and we're gonna ride off into the sunset together. And Nicki and Cardi gonna do a collab.
Y'all want to know who I think will be a good mediator for them to sit down and talk?
Who?
Queen Latifah.
No, I wasn't gonna say her, but yeah, because she has been in the music game and she know it from every aspect. But I was gonna say Angie Martinez because the way she talks to people, and
That's a good one.
I love
That's a
watching
great
her
one.
podcast. Like Angie, she real.
Oh
Like
yeah,
she's from New York, like them. Like
And they
she's
ain't
down
gonna
to earth.
disrespect Angie.
Exactly, they not gonna play with Angie. They definitely not gonna disrespect her. I feel like
At
Angie
least
can
I know
bring.
Nick Cardi would.
Angie probably can bring like different perspectives and let them look at things a little bit differently. And Angie's not like messy, like she's not biased. I feel like she's just the person that's gonna sit there and listen, and then she gonna tell the truth, whether they like it or not. I think
And if it go left, she not gonna release it either.
yeah, because she's not messy. That's she's not even gonna let it go left. I feel like she would definitely try to keep some structure with that interview. But honestly, ladies, at this point in time and where they both at in their life, do they really need a sit down? Like some things just better left alone.
I don't think Nicki is there because she went from being a Barbie princess to now she gangsta boo. She done went from being a whole I'm the best female rapper to now you've never been hood, never been in a gang. Now your husband standing on street corners calling people out in the middle of the night, and you in the studio with a whole bunch of gangsters. I'm confused. You did the reverse. You 40 and you doing what people did in their 20s, and you a millionaire at the same time.
I agree. I think that.
Alleged
Oh, go ahead, Jay. Go ahead.
I said alleged millionaire.
Allegedly what?
No, I said
Oh, allegedly what Nicki was doing. Allegedly.
yeah, a millionaire. She said she's a millionaire. I said alleged.
Oh, baby, I ain't gonna spill that tea.
I ain't touching that with a 10-foot pole, but I just know that her address is public because the registry situation.
Yeah, I mean, I think both of you guys are right. Keisha, that was a damn good point about Angie Martinez. To keep it a buck with you, I never even considered Angie Martinez to, as an option. I was thinking maybe Jason Lee or whatever.
No, because Jason is Cardi friend, and he don't like Nikki, and he don't.
Well,
like
he dragged
Cardi.
Cardi a couple weeks ago. He ain't nobody friend, to be honest.
Oh,
Well,
see,
I won't say that he's nobody friend. He's been around for a long time, right? He's like 40 something, almost 50.
Mm-hmm.
No shit. And he's been in the, in LA or whatever for quite some time. And one thing I like about him is, at least from the interview I saw with him in Academics, he's gonna call a spade a spade. You know what I'm saying? Because like he said, I've been around, I've seen a lot. And, I don't have that time. And one thing I will say, I agree, Nikki, you auntie age, you know what I'm saying? I mean, some of us, for the most part, we grew up with Nikki. When Nikki first came out, I was a young girl. I was a young girl.
And I'm 30.
And now I'm a grown girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm grown. So, at this point, I feel like, and you're right, she didn't start trying to change, get her shit together until people started saying she was shading her legacy. In regards to that, but Nikki definitely needs to clean up her image and get her shit together, like she really do, because again, I just don't think Tasha K should be the mediator. I don't think she should be a part of it in any shape, form, or fashion or capacity. I do love the Angie Martinez. I think that's really.
But hold on, why we gotta say Nikki gotta clean up? Okay, let me be devil's advocate. Okay, so if these men been beefing in the rap industry for a long time, and we don't never say what they need to do, and it's always a double standard. It's like Nikki, I feel like Nikki came out during her time. She was the boss bitch. She was running shit during that time. There is no other female rapper during Nikki's hot ass time, when she was really acting like a lesbian and doing this and all that. There was no other female rapper really fucking with her. So let her just enjoy her moment. Everybody not meant to play on the playground with everybody. Some people
I agree with that.
I feel like let Nikki just be Nikki. Let Auntie be.
But
Auntie,
let me play devil's advocate.
Retire.
Let me play devil's advocate with what you just said, because I agree, everybody's not meant to play together, as being in the same sandbox. But what Nikki's image was, and she done jumped out the airplane without a parachute behind this husband of hers. She completely ruined her own brand.
Yeah. Okay. I can feel you on that one, because I felt like that was a bad branding move for her to even marry him, honestly. With all he had going on.
They not married, allegedly.
Okay, well, allegedly. Okay, well, that was still a bad move for her to even be with him, in my opinion, because of her legacy and because of all the things she did accomplish while he was away. And then for her now, this late in her career, to, do that, I felt like that was something that she should have done when she was younger. Like, you are auntie stage, so you shouldn't be,
It seemed like to me she almost trying to compete with Cardi, because say what we want to, they've been beefing for 5 or 6 years now. So Cardi initially was like 25, now she in her early 30s. Nikki's in her early 40s. Like, you doing what Cardi was doing back when she first came out. It's weird. It's like the roles have reversed.
And to play more devil's advocate, I agree, men beef, but let's keep it a buck. Drake and Meek Mill had they beef. Now they talk about how they text each other and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Men can get over things a lot faster. It's, yes, we have some men beefing in the industry. And to be honest with you, when niggas start doing too much, we just stop buying their music and we just stop fucking with them. But with Nikki and Cardi, we genuinely love them, because I am a barb. And I do love what Cardi is doing. I even watching her from the time she came in the industry all the way up until now. You know what I'm saying? Did they both make some crazy moves? Yes, because Nicki Minaj is crazy about her husband. I agree. That was a bad move. And the stuff that Cardi B do behind her man is extra. You know what I'm saying? Focus on the music. Do what you got to do. Every time somebody mention your man, you don't have to go on a tirade and go. If he's changed and he got himself together, then who gives a fuck what they say on Twitter? You know what I'm saying? About your relationship and stuff like that. But I feel like they don't have to be friends. I don't feel like they have to sit down and talk.
They be respectful of one another in their own places and spaces, and just leave each other the hell alone.
Exactly. That's it. Just get to a respectable.
Yeah, they'll never be friends.
I don't think they'll ever be friends either.
It's like working in an office and there's somebody you just can't stand, but you got to go to a meeting with them every Tuesday at 8:30. You sit through the meeting, If you have to interact, you interact, but you don't deal with them again to that meeting next Tuesday at 8:30. You just ain't got to deal.
That sounds like a personal experience.
I'm done.
I went to HR on the bitch last week. That's a whole nother conversation. Anywho.
So yeah, I agree with both of y'all. I feel like both of y'all are right. I don't feel like, but the only reason why I say clean up because Nikki was, when I say was, she still is, because I don't care what anybody say. Cardi B has a personality, but Nikki has the talent. You can say what you want.
Yeah.
You
Nikki
can feel how
definitely has
you
the
feel.
talent.
But when I say baby girl deliver bars like she a nigga, she deliver bars like she a nigga.
You can't take her talent away from her, period.
You cannot. You cannot take that girl talent away from her. And I never would do that. But all this other stuff, like, I just feel like her husband just really just takes away from everything that she's built for her career.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? I just feel like he does. And I know sometimes when you get that good shaboinka and you know, he whispering that thug shit to you and it's good. I get it. But it ain't, but I ain't gonna mess up my bag. I don't give a damn. So that's my only advice.
When I got decades of a career that can be gone in one action.
Exactly. Your address is public because of him. He stay on house arrest because he want to play a damn, you know, be a gangster. Like, nigga, you need to let that go. You are in a new.
That may be cute to her because that means she know where he gonna be for the next 3 months.
It does. Well, she liked the fact, like she said in that Princess Diana song with Ice Spice, I fell in love with a gangster, so I hold him down like an anchor. She liked that shit. So you're gonna get what you get.
And you know what? I know Keisha, you're a Nikki stan, so I'm sorry. But if you look at like her history and dating and stuff like that, I can see why she wound up where she wound up. Because the men she dated in the past, she couldn't control. This Negro here, she can.
And yeah, in certain ways, yeah.
A lot of ways. Because he can't work.
He can. It just won't be a desirable job. And he got to be away from schools.
While they filming in hotel basements. But anywho.
No, okay.
I'm just saying. They took a little man to school, but it was a hotel basement.
Because I'm a barb. I ain't going to hold you. I don't like her personally, but I like her music.
You can like, I don't have a problem. I think that's the problem with social media is that it's hard to separate an artist from their artistry.
Exactly.
So you may like a person, but then you find out personal things about them and you're just like, oh, you a horrible person.
Yeah.
It causes you to not be unbiased anymore, which is human nature.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. So I think
where they can't separate the two.
Yeah. My thing is, shout out to Cardi. And I have a very unpopular opinion when it comes to the Cardi B and Tasha K situation. And my unpopular opinion is I understand why Cardi did what she did with Tasha K. I do. But in the same token, you know what I'm saying? Because she was like, I didn't, made me feel suicidal, ideations and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, Cardi, at the same time, though, you spoke on some alleged incidences where you drugged people and you're a sex worker, you a stripper. These men probably have wives, girlfriends, families, so they're not going to call the police on you and tell them what happened. You know what I'm saying? And you making jokes and talking about it, knowing there's people who've been victimized where you stole their money or you did things to them and you're online talking about it and not, you know what I'm saying? Like letting it go on. I'm like,
being conscientious.
Yeah. What about how they feel? You know what I'm saying? If I'm paying for sex and I came to get a bust down and I get robbed, I don't give a damn. You ain't got no reason to rob them. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't the agreement. So that's my unpopular opinion. Cause I'm not saying it's right what Tasha K did, but I am saying that sometimes when things roll back around, they said it's 5 times. So you knew what it was like to be hit in a personal place. And then the whole world had to hear about it, even though your victims are not out in the open, but it's still a tough situation that people have to live with and know that happened to them. Like, that's not cool. So, I hope that her and Tasha K can sit down and talk it out, even if Tasha K pay her some money, even though let me not say that part because it's alleged. It looks like there may be some things being moved around. Shout out to lead attorney for pulling up all of Tasha K's bank information in her case. Yeah. Y'all haven't watched that, lead attorney?
Girl, lead attorney be breaking everybody business down.
He sure do. I love lead attorney. I do.
But I don't know why Auntie Tasha is so mad though, because I feel like she just be
somebody hurt her.
Like I feel like it's
and she looked like Lil Boosie.
Oh, ooh, not Lil Boosie, Auntie Boosie.
Don't she look like Lil Boosie?
You know what? I worked at a homeless shelter and I seen someone who looked like his identical twin. So I'm going to say not exactly because I've seen it in real life.
She has much better skin.
I think she just need to focus on herself and better her career because I feel like she's not in a place to really be throwing all these stones at these people, which I know in that particular field, you know, journalists, they just, you know, do whatever, say whatever. But I feel like it's the way you could do it. Like you could do everything in a tasteful way. I just feel like she just so like unseasoned, like, you know.
But I think to your point, Keisha, I think she does it purposefully because I'm not going to call her a journalist.
Because you're not going to call her a journalist? I didn't want to disrespect her. That's why I call her a journalist.
No. The reason why I'm not going to call her a journalist is because she doesn't carry herself in the way of a journalist. And what I mean by that is I feel like personally she's anti-journalist and she moves the way she moves purposefully because it brings her more attention. She feels like she's coming from a different angle than a journalist would. So that's why I feel like she does what she does. Because a journalist is going to research, do their fact finding, reach out to sources. Tasha does some of that stuff, but at the end of the day, she's thinking about how many clicks and views I'm going to get, how many ads can I put on these videos. Once I do this interview and I expose this person, who can I expose next? And it worked for her until she got sued.
It did because honestly, I never heard about Auntie Tasha until the Cardi B situation. I never heard of her before.
So you don't know about her being caught up in the whole R. Kelly situation and how somebody from the jail got fired because they was giving her information and intel from the jail?
I never.
Tasha K, really?
Yeah. Tasha K. She has somebody in the jail feeding her information about the R. Kelly case and his medical records and all kind of stuff.
Yeah,
I never heard of her.
I'm just really Keisha. I never heard of Tasha K.
It was always Cardi B. Like that's how I first started like clicking on her. But even after that, when I saw a few clips, I wasn't interested because she was just doing too much. So I never went back.
Some people liked it.
I never went back either after the whole thing because I heard of her prior to that, but her voice was just annoying. So after that one time,
she always screaming. It sounded like she yelling, like
and she be drunk on live acting a whole fool.
That's why it seemed like she looking for attention because why are you yelling into the camera? I don't get it. We hear you.
If you go back and you can do it through her channel or other people's channels. If you go back and like listen to her tell her story about like her childhood and stuff, you'll kind of somewhat understand why she behaves the way that she does. And not to say that it's okay, but she had a rough upbringing and has had some things happen to her in her life I feel she personally hasn't dealt with.
Yeah, I watched her on Adam 22 No Jumper, the interview that she did, and she did express, some of the abuse she incurred as a child, in her own.
Is that the celebrity's fault though? So you're projecting your childhood on other people?
She's uneducated.
Like she's lashing out.
Right, she's uneducated, and it was a way for her to make a bag.
I mean, in all actuality, most of these people in this industry are, in one way, shape, or form, kind of fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So it's just how they choose to, display that. You know what I'm saying? You got one person like Sukiana. Would you get on camera and do half the shit that she does?
Never.
Most
but I feel like that's her truth though. She seemed like she's really.
I'm not saying it's wrong, but if you hear your daughter in the room talking about licking peanut butter out of certain people's places, I think you would slap the shit out of her.
Oh yes, for sure. Yes.
Yeah. So I'm not saying it's wrong. That may be her truth, but that, that's her way of acting out. The average person would never encourage themselves or their child to act in that way. Sure, that's her thing, but it's not something that we would say, you know what? I think that would be a good career path for you, baby. I think you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not, again, I don't judge her. She feel like she got to make her money how she get it. That she feel like that's what she's good at and that's what she can do. And
but let Suki tell it, she comes from a long line of women of the night.
Mm-hmm. A lot of jazzy deals. A lot of jazzy deals. That's all.
Yeah, some people do. They will make that, put that out there plainly. Oh, and just for everybody watching, if you want to see the whole breakdown of the latest in the paperwork from Tasha K and Cardi B thing, where the whole bankruptcy and all of that kind of stuff, where it's Tasha K finances is being broken down, please go to the lead attorney. He's amazing. I love him. He's funny as hell.
But is she really going bankrupt, or is she just saying that because she don't want to pay like most people?
Well, I mean, that's what the
allegedly.
whole breakdown is. Yeah, allegedly. That's what the whole breakdown is, because if you have a judgment against you and you can't pay this, because Auntie's opinion did the same thing.
He done put them houses in his baby name.
Him and another person put houses in his child name. But anyway, yeah, they swapping kids. So anyway, Caesar Pena did the same thing. When he started getting all these lawsuits and they started coming down and the internet was getting on him, Caesar Pena went and filed bankruptcy as well to try to get ahead of it before there was a judgment put against him. So
they don't realize that certain bankruptcies don't protect you.
Yeah, certain bankruptcies do not protect you. And even if it does, if the income doesn't match up, then again,
it gets thrown in.
He's putting the thing in his kid's name.
Yes, there's how hold on. Like I said,
Tony the closer is on it. You can go to his Instagram page. He done posted it out.
Yeah,
he
got time.
Hold on,
he got too much time. And he ordered that Taco Bell.
Let's just keep using allegedly, because I hate to have to file bankruptcy too. So let me.
Oh, baby, I ain't filing no bank. You know what? I would love. Like in this case, it's like I'm finna show you. Like it's not honestly. This not even no alleged, because it's literally they pulled up the documents online, and it has the date where all of this stuff was switched over. Hold on, let me pull it up. Where it goes.
That's wild.
Did he take it down?
You probably gonna have to go back because it was a minute. But allegedly, she done moved most of her money over yonder. Over there with her husband people.
Yeah, that's what they were breaking it down. So again, JT Pocket Watch and the lead attorney, because JT Pocket, yeah, he's a certified financial planner. So he's able to read these documents thoroughly, precisely, because that's what he does. And he was able to not definitively say, but it does appear that there may be, he could tell for a fact that a new bank account was open during this time. Hold on. Oh yeah, here's a post where DJ Envy has started liquidating his assets.
Girl, he done start selling them cars.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, okay, that's what you were telling me about earlier.
But the Pena guy said that he didn't have nothing to do with it, so why he's selling his stuff?
Well, come on. You know, it's easy to say. First of all, my thing is Caesar also came here and said that this was dismissed. When on my live yesterday, her name is The Law Intellect. You can go to her page. She broke this down. She's an attorney. She broke this down and said this is absolutely false. This was not dismissed in any capacity. He's using stall tactics, but it wasn't dismissed. And then he turned around and deleted it after people started going in on him saying legally that's not what that is.
But you know, the first red flag for me before I knew exactly what was going on is if you listen to what DJ Envy was saying, he was talking in double negatives, which means he was he was contradicting himself. One, he would say something one sentence, and the next sentence would contradict what he said in the previous sentence. Then come to find out, he was telling some people not to invest while encouraging others to invest. Why would you do that? If this
Exactly.
person owes you $500,000, why would you then be still promoting and having other people invest? Because you knew it was a scam and you was trying to get your money back.
And well, it's according to the feds, it's a Ponzi-like scheme.
Correct. He had lost his money and he was trying to get more people to
so you rob
his
another
money
Paul so you can pay Peter.
Exactly. That's
more.
exactly what was happening. He was robbing Peter to pay Paul, allegedly.
How you sell the same building or have sell the same building 3 times to different people?
You don't.
That's the type of stuff Caesar was doing.
Then DJ Envy say he was like renting homes too or something?
He did say that on that post with that comedian lady. He said he was renting home. He purchased the house. She's like, "Did you sell the house?" And he was like, "No, I'm renting rooms."
Yeah, he renting rooms.
Government no.
So he was collecting rent.
Yo. So I gotta go back and backtrack, y'all. I made a mistake when I said yesterday about
that's a whole nother story.
Yeah,
the kitty.
Yeah, this was about Dwight Howard. So yesterday I said when I pulled up,
we need a moment of silence, please.
For what? That man said he living his truth.
That man is wilding.
He living his truth.
Wow, that's a wild boy.
That's a wild boy.
He said, "Why y'all worried about what he doing in his bedroom?"
You're weird. Shade Room posted it.
You're weird.
On site or whoever.
Yeah, on site. So let me say this. I made a mistake, and I said that the baby mama came out yesterday and made a statement, and I was 100% false. Come to find out, that was not a woman, you guys. That was another man. That was not
the alleged ex.
Kitty? No, not Kitty. Hold on, let me see.
There's another person that I think is suing him, alleging that they had a situation with Mr. Howard, and he came out several months ago.
Who broke some glass? You okay? Okay, so this is a post that I talked about on the last live. I thought this was a young lady, but I'm sorry, this is another
that's a transgender
individual. Another transgender.
It low key look like Dwight Howard with a wig and makeup.
Oh my!
If you look at it from that angle, it look like him. Like if you touch your head, it kind of look like that nigga.
I'm not gonna say who it looked like to me, but I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let that go. But I thought this was a lady, and it's it's a transgender person. So basically, they came out and stated that they had their own experience as well with Dwight, and that they was tied up in paperwork, and so they could not speak out, and they're willing to go against the agreement to support the victim.
Yeah, this person came out like several months ago, though. This ain't the first time they've been.
The first time that person spoke out was 2018.
Yeah.
They spoke out in 2018, but nobody wanted to listen. So I showed a picture of Kitty yesterday. Here's a better picture of Kitty.
That was supposed to be better.
Huh?
Oh, that's considered better?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I seen that wig too at a homeless shelter one time.
Everybody's perception is not your reality. I'll just say that.
Yeah, so that's Boo Boo Kitty right there. That's the person who.
They said ain't no damn kitty. That's Mr. Whiskers. Hey, that's funny.
If you go to Chronicle Speaks, is another good channel on YouTube, and
I like Chronicle Speaks.
She broke down the recent activity with Mr. Howard and went through the court filings and the text messages yesterday.
Oh, do I need to pull Chronicle Speaks up?
You may. But truth be told, when she went through it, I'm kind of side-eyeing the person that's making the accusations, because I'm not going to say they're not a victim, but going through the situation, I'm like, there's multiple times that you could have left. I'm confused. And why was the police ever contacted?
They said it was months after the police was contacted because according to the victim, allegedly he was being threatened. I put that on.
So the
Boo Boo
incident,
Kitty was threatening him.
Yes, and that's what the
my.
other person was saying too.
Oh my, Boo Boo Kitty was being okay.
So the incident was Dwight Howard brought this dude over,
Right.
and I just want to make sure I got the facts correct. And Dwight Howard was giving the dude some head, and then here comes
Just say oral.
Oh, oral. I'm sorry, fellatio.
Yeah.
And then surprise, another person pops in from the back door.
Okay, it's a little deeper than that because allegedly, before the dude even got there, Dwight suggested.
Wait, which dude?
Willing. Huh?
Which dude?
The alleged victim.
The guy that's saying he was victimized.
Okay.
Yeah, the alleged victim.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's saying that him and Dwight were talking over a period of time. They had a conversation about him coming to the house. He agreed. He got there by Uber, whatever. They chilled for a little bit for a couple hours or whatever. And then while he was there, okay, let me stop. Let me go back. It was suggested, he was asked, would you be willing to participate in a menage? And he said, no, I'm not into that. So when he got there, they chilled, relaxed, whatever. They were canoodling. And Dwight gets up, gets dressed, and he's like, I'll be back. When he shows up, he introduces Boo Boo Kitty. And then him and Boo Boo Kitty start doing stuff. And he then says from that situation, he was forced to watch and then participate.
He was forced to watch? How was he forced to watch? Why he just didn't leave?
I wasn't there. I don't know.
That's one of the questions I had. But he says he was basically forced to watch. And then while he was watching things go on and while Dwight and Boo Boo Kitty were doing stuff, I guess Dwight wanted to bring him in and started touching on him and stuff like that. And he said he didn't want to participate. And then he was forced to participate.
But why was he there in the beginning then? I'm confused.
I guess he was there to see Dwight Howard and it was like a surprise guest.
Well, they were online messaging. The text messages have been revealed as part of the as evidence in the case. So they were messaging each other on via text. Dwight wanted to come and see him, wanted him to come over, that's when he said the alleged thinking about that meat. And so the guy halfway there, he's already almost there. That's when Dwight hit him with you want to have a threesome. In the messages, he said it may be a male or a female. The alleged victim said, I don't want to have a threesome. I just want it to be us. He gets to the house. They trying to get hot and heavy. Boom. We got a surprise guest that walked through the door, and in comes Boo Boo Kitty.
He made a guest star appearance.
Cameo.
Right. Yeah, it's wild.
So, yeah. But, hey, if he can get multiple people to say that he did this to them before, and Kitty always is the culprit, that's going to take away Kitty's credibility. Yeah,
I heard that he wasn't his first victim. He had multiple victims and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's why I had to go back and correct myself. Shout out to Chronicle Speaks. I love her content too. She's really good.
She be having all the facts and documentation.
Yeah, she paid for all them papers. Even though those papers really only cost like $2, I just don't be wanting to go through all of that.
Time, and because she's so thorough, people are actually willing to speak to her and give her additional tea.
And the thing about it is too, like a lot of this stuff you can literally just Google, like even the alleged stuff with Jay Morrison and his real estate. That's what I said on my live yesterday with the whole Breakfast Club. Angela Yee brought on Jay Morrison. I went and read his SEC paperwork with the SEC. I read all of that stuff.
Which old buddy say they all scammers.
Allegedly.
No, I ain't participating. That sounds like a scam.
Yeah. So
That's the problem with y'all people. Y'all worry about who people spend their time with. Whatever I'm doing in my bedroom is my damn business. Whatever you doing in your bedroom is your damn business. That ain't for everybody. And everybody don't need to know. You ain't got to say anything about what you doing in your fucking house. It's your house. You ain't got to explain that to nobody. No matter what they say. They can say anything. Who gives two shits? Y'all too damn nosy, worried about what I'm doing in my bed.
Okay, pause. Dwight Howard, we never asked you. We never asked you. We got this information against our will. You over here acting like Jada, baby. We didn't ask for this. This
girl, we went out the group
on
chat.
our lap.
We went out
Keep
the group
our
chat.
paperwork. We didn't ask for this info. We could have went without. When I read the case information, you guys, the paperwork, the messages, Jay will tell you. I was like, I can't say this on this camera.
Yeah.
I cannot say. They will pull this shit down tonight.
What, girl, you gotta listen to how Chronicle Speaks did it, because she said, you know what, this is the worst things I've ever had to say on my channel.
So you know I'm not lying. She said it too. Majority of the stuff in this case, you can't say it. They will pull your video down. You can't say it. So don't tell us that
Not
we can't.
the first, like, 90 seconds.
Don't try to act like you the victim and we bullied you into telling us. No, blame your boy.
First of all, that sounds like an admission of guilt. Like the way he's wording that, like
I think
I agree.
Referring to the fact of the homosexuality piece of it, because I think that's what he's catching flack for, because it's technically none of our business and it really shouldn't matter. But I think that he's never like openly been like, okay, I'm gay. So people are like, oh my God, he did X, Y, and or Z, and are so
hold on, because
I don't want to even say closed-minded, but they're so like, oh my God, he's into things.
Well, they must be new to the sports world, because let me see if I can find these videos. We got years of him doing shit. Hold on.
I agree, and Royce called him out years ago, but they ain't none of my business, so it wasn't on my radar.
exactly. I was just gonna say that. Hasn't she been calling him names?
Yes, she did. She actually messed up her whole agreement because she just couldn't hold it in no more.
And truth be told, didn't it come out like a year or so ago that something was going on as far as like their custody, and their son got in trouble because he was inappropriately touching little boys?
Yes.
Dwight Howard's son?
Yes.
Yeah,
oh,
the
wow.
little boy has with Royce that was on Basketball Wives.
And like Roy said, everybody was trying to blame her and you know, saying that she was a bad mother. But like she said, their son was in his custody, I thought, when it happened.
Yeah, he was.
Okay,
so
it's learned behavior. I'm sure he didn't saw a little kitty come to the house or something, maybe.
And was confused. Because she had on that 27-piece wig. He was confused.
How's a wig 27 pieces? I'm still confused.
Oh, it's them short wigs.
It's them, and not even a wig. At the beauty supply, they sell packs of hair that are literally, it's synthetic hair that's 27 pieces. And you see those women have them real short bobs, and it looks kind of disheveled. It be them. That's 27 pieces.
Girl, not disheveled. I'm done. Oh, hold on, y'all.
I'm sorry.
She said disheveled. I'm screaming.
Looking like they went to Hurricane Harbor on the 4th of July and went on a water ride.
Hold on, y'all. So this video is really old.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Like, dude, and you talking about why are you doing stuff?
So he has a thing. He has a thing for raping people.
Because first of all, this is unwarranted. This man is literally sitting at a game, minding his business. And look at his face, the way he squints, like, come on now.
But
He did full palm.
Advocate. Why did he feel comfortable doing that though?
Right.
When you
because he did it to that guy before, probably, and now on camera at the game, the guy probably acting like, "Why are you doing this like in public?" Type of thing.
Right.
And my thing is, if y'all do it in private, that's fine. If you do it in private, that's fine. But if this man is in public and it is unwarranted, that is a crime.
Because come on, let's think about it. Evidently, they had to have that type of relationship because if it was another man, that man would have showed out on those sidelines. Like what?
Well, if you look at his shirt, he's at work. His shirt matches the other player in the front, so we can't say what he would show out and do because, as you see here, he's in uniform, so he's at work, so we don't know what. But regardless, public touching. Yeah, exactly. Because when they get, and that's one thing, if you go look at NBA videos, they'll tell you, the old school players will tell you, they will fine you obscene amount of money and they refuse to tell you where the money goes. And you have to pay that. So
and you're in uniform too, so
exactly. You're in uniform. So we can say that, but we can't say that.
So they didn't fine him for doing that.
Oh no, the old school players will tell you, depending on who you are, there is no fines for you. Depending on who you are, your status in the league, or how people view you, you do not get fines. So yes, he can do shit like that and not get a fine. According allegedly to some of the old school players out there. Yes, he can do that.
But he wasn't never that great of a player like that though.
Hey, I don't make the rules. I'm just telling you what they told me. Or what they put online.
I digress.
Hold on, yeah. I'm supposed to be taking the test. They'll be all right.
Oh shoot, I forgot all about that.
Yeah, I got till tonight. Ain't no time on it.
I do.
So we missing out on no bags now.
Oh no, trust me.
No,
you know,
never that.
Yeah, okay, I don't play those types of games. Where is?
Oh, did you talk about the Britney Spears situation?
Oh, with the black scent.
About the what?
So Britney Spears in her book said, like, basically when Justin Timberlake was around, you know, black celebrities, he allegedly would put on a black scent.
Sorry, code switching.
Yeah.
Oh, that happened to me today.
Medication recalibrated.
You said what?
Brittany need her medication to be recalibrated, and she need to log off. Somebody need to change her Wi-Fi password.
Well, I'm not gonna say that. Imagine, first of all, most of us will never know what it's like to have your own parent view you as a commodity and not a person, and you spend some of the most important years, exactly, the most fundamental years of your life being seen as a commodity and not a person. We'll never know what that's like. We've been able to go places, do things, and not be looked at as a cash cow. And so, I mean, anybody who's in any type of counseling or has any professional and clinical mental health, they'll tell you that is traumatizing. That is a form of trauma.
I agree.
This was funny. Hey, quick question. Are you fucking kidding? I could not stop. I was cracking up. That was so funny to me today. Anyway, as you know, there was a mass shooting in Maine. Trained firearms instructor in the U.S. Army.
About 15, 20 minutes ago, they had his house surrounded.
Yeah.
Is he still on the run? Or did they find him yet?
Let's see.
Yeah, they had his house surrounded. They knew exactly where he was. They was about to kill him.
What was it? Did they call him? Is he captured?
I'm looking it up now.
Or is he still a menace on the streets?
He killed 16 people, y'all. 16
to 18.
Well, this one says 16. And this one says 18. So 1 hour ago. So okay, so it came out yesterday at 16, and then 1 hour ago they just updated it to 18.
So probably 2 people died in the hospital.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But it doesn't show that he's been arrested.
I'm telling you, right before I saw your notification for this live, his house was surrounded.
Oh yeah, they said manhunt is underway on CNN. So no, he has not been caught yet. So out of 18 are dead, 13 are injured. Well, we in Texas, so you better get ready, because we stay ready down here. Before you pull out your gun, there's gonna be 40 people with their shit already up. I could promise you that.
Especially since there's no license to carry no more.
Don't need it. Pow pow. So yeah. So not shout out, but my heart goes out to all the victims. And
I thought you were going to shout out to the victims. Oh my God.
Don't make me laugh, because that's not funny.
It's not.
It's not funny. I'm sorry, because it's not a fun. It's not. That's what I was like. It's not a shout out. My heart goes out to the victims, because the last thing you want to do is just have a regular day. You're doing something. You're somewhere handling your business, and you don't even know that's your last day.
Right.
So
you had Kroger minding your business, getting a case of water.
Exactly.
Like the active shooter in with the grocery store.
Oh yeah, in New
York.
Yeah, that was crazy.
When they said Maine, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, don't y'all just eat like lobster and chill and like what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, Maine. I've been to Maine a couple of times. Maine is a chill state, so I did think that was odd.
Maine.
I'm gonna be real honest with you. The perspective that I have discovered, people been real different since COVID, and like have no patience and no chill.
This shit was crazy. Taco Bell employee
COVID and being at home, but people literally like have no respectability. There's no respectability politics. Nobody has any chill. There's no understanding for your common or fellow man. People just be on go all the time.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I feel like
people have too much time to spend with themselves.
Too much time, and I feel like for some people, they went stir crazy, and I feel like something just kind of went loose a little bit, because I'm just like, we just deal with a totally different group of people now since COVID. So I totally agree with that. It's just a level of care. People don't care about their job, doing a good job anymore. People don't care about how they treat other people anymore. It's just so individual now. It's crazy. This story here, I saw a Taco Bell employee caught on camera giving another employee a haircut in the kitchen. What the fuck?
They said they weren't serving no tacos. When nobody in the drive-through, they was gonna edge up real quick.
Why the fuck is there? Why did they bring clippers? And where the fuck was the plug for them to do this shit in the kitchen? Yo, I was like, what? But did she get fired though? Oh, they said she was reportedly fired for sharing the image, not for cutting hair in the kitchen, y'all. I want y'all to hear me and hear me good. She was not fired for cutting hair in the kitchen. They fired her for sharing the picture. Just a heads up. So when you out eating, just know that. Yeah. Biden says U.S. is willing to fight China on behalf of the Philippines.
When do we agree to this?
That's what I said. Who the fuck said that? Because I didn't. I never said that shit. Did nobody ask me a goddamn thing?
Okay, when did we take a poll? I don't remember taking a poll for that.
Exactly. I remember nobody asking me. Y'all asked me to vote for things. I mean,
Sleepy Joe.
Okay.
Joe made that decision on his own.
He did. Because y'all asked me about St. Jude's. Y'all asked me about the North Texas food pantry. Now, one bitch asked me at the grocery counter about fighting on damn China. Okay? Nobody asked me that shit. So, sorry. Biden is speaking for people he don't have no business speaking for. Because I don't know. Did y'all say that? Did y'all say y'all was going to fight?
Nah, I didn't agree to that.
Okay, I didn't either. But that's somebody else that's going to get another $1 billion from our money. So yeah. Oh yeah. I know you love the Kardashians, Dree. Kris Jenner out here being an R. Shelley, y'all. She feeling on men's penises, allegedly. She groped his crotch and exposed herself. Now, I get when a man exposed herself, but when they say a woman exposed herself, what the fuck was she showing? Was she showing her titties?
I mean,
her titties. She's showing her
She
titties.
showing her titties?
No, she
Or
probably
if she have on a dress, she can open her legs.
Yep.
And you know, a lot of women don't wear panties.
Baby.
Because that happened to me when I told that story. That lady groped me. I was on the plane. I was like, whoa, what the hell?
And you didn't charge her no money?
No, I was asleep. I was
what?
Crazy.
I'd have charged the airline. I was assaulted.
For real. You could have got that bag.
She told me, oh, I'm sorry. That's all she said.
I would have said, I'm sorry,
bitch. You knew what you were doing. You didn't graze my leg. Groping is different.
Yeah, I would have said, I'm sorry too, bitch. And excuse me, I need to file a complaint. And I'm going to tell everybody on every social media platform that I was groped in my sleep and y'all did nothing.
I'd have went live from the plane. Look, we need to land right now.
We was landing, and so she gonna try to blame it on the turbulence.
What?
Yeah, it was.
So shook up. She went to grab your leg and her hand missed your leg, and it went over.
And she grabbed a handful of man.
It woke me up. I was shocked. I was surprised.
Did you like it?
No, well, she was an old white woman.
Oh my goodness!
You like it?
Never mind. I can't tell that story because they don't know I'm talking about them. But you told me, did you like it? There was somebody telling the story one time about an alleged incident, and someone said, "Was it good?" And they was like, "Yeah, bitch." Then what the fuck?
What are you telling this story for? Because you're not a victim.
I was like, it's time for me to step on up out of here. I'm out the door. Anything y'all want me to talk about or y'all want to talk about? I thought this was pretty cool. Look at this.
Too much for little Lando Norris.
Would y'all sleep in that?
It doesn't close, so probably because I'm
It's a crock. It's a huge crock, but it's a bed.
Truth be told, have you seen those human doll beds?
Yes.
I've been thinking about getting one of them and putting it in the middle of my living room.
Really?
I bought a heating pad yesterday that has like 4 different temperatures. It's a heated, and it's a weighted heating pad. All them comforts, and I was like, well, I get a big dog bed and just put in the middle of the living room. We just lay in the middle of the living room and watch TV.
This is what she's talking about, y'all, in case y'all don't know what she's talking about. She's talking about one of these.
I never seen.
I would definitely lay in that.
And I'm saying between that and the heating pad, I'd be Gucci.
Yeah, I was like looking at that. I was like, I would definitely lay in that shit and just chill.
I'm thinking about.
Oh yeah, this is the part where she talked about the black scent, y'all.
But they loved hip hop. To me, that's what separated them from the Backstreet Boys, who seemed very consciously to position themselves as a white group. NSYNC hung out with black artists. Sometimes I thought they tried too hard to fit in. One day, Jay and I were in New York, going to parts of town I'd never been to before. Walking our way was a guy with a huge blinged-out medallion. He was flanked by 2 giant security guards. Jay got all excited and said so loud, "Oh yeah, faux shiz, Genuine. What's up, homie?" After Genuine walked away, like Felicia did an impression of Jay. "Oh yeah, faux shiz, Genuine." Jay wasn't even embarrassed. He just took it and looked at her like, "Okay, fuck you." His band and
yo, what?
All the drugs Brittany done took over the past 10 years, that did not happen. She don't remember shit. I don't think she
did not say that.
I don't believe she
did not say that.
So today, that actually happened to me. This white guy was like, he's like, "Yeah, son, your shirt is tight." I was like, what? My shirt is.
Was you in New York in the early 2000s?
My shirt is tight. Did this man?
And this is a Caucasian gentleman?
Yeah. Yeah, white guy. Yeah, so I had a Jaws shirt on, so he was like, said how much he liked the shirt and whatever. Like, yeah, son, that shirt is tight. I was like, oh, okay.
But you'll be surprised. I was at one of my many jobs this weekend and was
Man.
talking to this gentleman, and one of my coworkers was like, I know him from somewhere. And it was this beyond Caucasian man, blonde hair, blue eyes. But when he got to talking, I was like, he from Mesquite or Garland or somewhere. And he continued to go on and on and on. And she's like, I know him. He on TikTok. And he was like, yeah, I used to have 7 million followers, but I said some messed up stuff and they deleted my page. Now I had to rebuild my page. And he was in there buying something for his mom, who I don't necessarily think is his mom. It's like an adoptive mom, but it was a black lady. But if you would have seen him from behind and not seen his face, you'd have thought he was black. I was like, you need respect. We like you. We can't say things to the customers, but you can.
Not you using him.
Wait a minute, you the customer. You can speak on our behalf. However, you could just tell that was his natural dialect. That wasn't like him trying to act like he was black. No, he from Mesquite and Garland.
Do y'all get offended when our counterparts try to use black accent?
I don't get offended unless you use certain words, and then I'm like, wait a minute, you can't say that. You can try to assimilate the culture all you want to, or you are adjacent to or grew up with, but there's still certain things you can't do or say.
It honestly just throws me off.
Yeah, it just depends, and it depends on who the person, my relationship with them. Yeah, it just depends.
Yeah, it just throws me off.
Like, you can't say the N-word.
No, definitely not the N-word.
You can't say the
N-word. But honestly, the only race I don't get mad if they say the N-word is like Mexicans, because I feel like they are us at the end of the day. We all are kind of like the same a little bit.
No,
that might sound crazy, but I feel like they like that too.
I'm gonna tell you why I say that. I'm gonna tell you why, because my thing is the N-word is not the only, like, every culture has their own slur. Exactly. So my thing is, why can't you say, what's up, my wet? You know what I'm saying? Like, we say the N-word, y'all have your own slurs. If it's not such a big deal, then why do you have to take ours? Why can't you
don't use your own slurs?
Exactly. Why can't you use your own? What's wrong with that? That's my question. Why can every culture has their own slurs? So why do you want to use ours so bad?
I can feel that. I agree.
Because I'm not gonna walk up to nobody and be like, what's up, my cracker? Like, I'm not gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they don't use that term themselves because they see.
Well, they don't find that offensive, to be honest with you. They really don't. But I'm just saying, like, I just feel like if that's how you move with your people, move with your people. I just don't feel like we need to exchange slurs with one another and make it into a whole big. I just don't feel the need to do that. Whatever y'all do in your culture and with your people, that's y'all big. I stay in a black person place. That's what I do. I stay in a black person place. No. When certain cultures start fighting, like, I'm trying to think who's two people that was fighting. Like when Katy Perry
right now.
With who?
What's going on over in Hamas right now with the Hamas in
Palestine?
That even when Katy Perry and Taylor Swift was beef, that ain't got shit to do with me.
Wait, when was beefing?
This was when they made that song. When Taylor Swift made that song "Bad Blood," she was into it with Selena Gomez. I think she was into it with Katy Perry. That's why she had her girl squad with her.
Taylor Swift is a horrible human being.
Really? But, yeah, that's what that song Bad Blood came from, because they were friends and then they became enemies. And that's why in the video, Taylor Swift had her squad, and at the end, the other girl had her squad. It was a Selena Gomez lookalike girl, and they met up with their squads at the end because the video was about her beefing with them.
Taylor went on tour and stole all of Katy Perry dancers in the middle of her tour.
Allegedly.
No, that's documented. We can actually say that's documented.
Wow.
Taylor Swift is a horrible human being. What Charlamagne called her an uncooked chicken cutlet?
He said
Did.
He need to worry about his own case.
We're not gonna go there because Tony done who was it? Tony that dragged him recently? Somebody dragged him recently. No, it was Funkmaster Flex. Funkmaster Flex been dragging DJ Envy and Charlamagne the God for like the past 2 months, and I don't even like Funkmaster Flex, and it's like, ooh, but you right though.
Yeah, that, and there was another Instagram, Lord have mercy. It was another YouTuber who actually brought up and actually pulled out documents, and Charlamagne allegedly, from what the YouTuber said, he was served all kinds of paperwork.
He has been, and Charlamagne took a plea deal in that case.
Yeah, here's the thing. It wasn't technically completed because, and that's why Charlamagne sent the cease and desist to the YouTuber, because there was parts of the case that no one else had kind of talked about and brought towards the light, and there was a caveat to it. And so Charlamagne was just upset that he was the one who kind of put it on a map, like, well, technically, legally, that's not true because of X, Y, and Z. And from what this YouTuber put out there, that Charlamagne was pretty pissed and sent the cease and desist. I actually have a whole presentation on that. Like, I just didn't put it out because that's why I had to start doing the lives. It's so much stuff to talk about, y'all. If I do a presentation on everything and do an episode, I would have to make like 4 or 5 episodes a day, and that's just not life.
That's what you do when you premiere them. You get better. You get into the algorithm better if you do it as a premiere and not necessarily as a live, and people go back and watch it.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing all of that. I'm just rather go live and talk with y'all, kick it, drink, do what we do. This is a person, y'all. I thought in that other picture, I thought it was a girl. And then when I seen this picture, I was like, oh, okay. So this was the picture.
Oh, yeah, it's the same person. That's
yeah, I was like, what?
Say him or her pronouns because they identify as transgender, but this person dresses as both.
Yeah. He said this y'all right now.
So would they consider cross-dressing?
Yeah, you old.
Well, no, I kind of low-key agree with him because at the end of the day, I really don't care because it doesn't impact my household or my life. I just don't understand the possible criminal aspects of the situation. Because at the end of the day, who you decide to lay with doesn't impact me at all.
But this post is stupid. He said how my haters want me to respond. Who the fuck is hating on you?
You know, there's plenty of people that are dragging him because now he hasn't necessarily come out, but it's been exposed that he's maybe bi. And there are some people that are just hateful because they're worried about what people do in their bedroom.
But my thing is, I mean, at the end of the day, we in a culture, I mean, yes, people get criticized for it. It don't matter what you do. They criticize women for having long weave, long nails, bonnets and shit. But nobody's asking you to respond and say shit. Like, I just get annoyed when people try to make it seem like everybody is coming for them. Like, they're not. People
like
just
like Hazel E.
Yeah, like, come on now. Like, people with the fake ops, like you taking me down. Like, stop the cap.
You your own op.
Exactly. You're your own op. Nobody's after you. But I mean, that's all I got for tonight, y'all. Y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about?
No, that's it. That's it for me. I thought this was a good conversation.
I do too. I definitely do. I feel like we really got some good perspectives, and I feel like everyone said something that would resonate with someone out there in one way or another.
Oh, wait, another source of information when we was talking about the Cardi situation. I'm sorry, I kind of cut you. Armand Wiggins did a live today, and I know everybody doesn't always agree with Armand, but I kind of low-key agree with his position because his position was like, look, At the end of the day, we're bloggers. You really can't pick a side because you may be cool with somebody one day and the other person maybe not. But guess what? They're gonna make up and be friends 6 months later. So you really can't choose a side. However, he did agree, like, don't necessarily. He told Cardi, like, because he cool with Cardi. He was like, don't accept Tasha's apology because she gonna flip flop on you in 2 weeks.
Well, yeah, he did. He was her intern, right?
Who?
He used to work with Tasha K or something like that, right?
Tasha K acts like she's everybody's mentor on YouTube, and then she flips on everybody that she allegedly mentors.
Okay, because that's what I thought. I thought she was.
Yeah, she flipped on him. She flipped on Daytime Tea Time. She flipped on Monroe. Everybody that she allegedly has mentored or been friends with, because she was friends with what's the other one? I can't think of her name right now. They were friends, and that's when the whole Cardi B situation blew up. And she pretty much turned her back because she's the one that told her, don't post that shit about Cardi. Girl, you lying and you know you lying, don't post it. It'll come to me in a second. But yeah, he pretty much, his opinion was like, look, yes, I'm friends with Cardi, but I will drag Cardi too and tell Cardi when she's wrong. However, Cardi, you don't need to accept her apology because what's gonna happen in 2 weeks, she's gonna be online dragging you and putting your business out there. Don't do it.
Okay. Hey, I don't really know too much about Armand. I just heard that, or I thought he was like but you saying that about the whole, what is it called? She said that about everybody. So I'm like, okay, that makes sense. But that's what I thought.
Yeah, Armand is one of those ones you have to watch on your own and develop your own opinion, because depending on what your opinion is, you may feel like he flip-flops. But when it comes to certain situations and certain things, he kind of has a stance with it. Because even like, for example, the whole Tory Lanez situation, he felt one way, and Malagra felt one way, but they had a live, and it was a good live where they talked about why they felt, each one felt why they felt the way they felt, but they had a meeting of the minds and are cool.
Okay.
So he's not one of them, I'm just gonna automatically pick a side and I'm team such and such. No, he's willing to listen and move from there.
Oh, okay. I got you. Everybody just like, subscribe, please. I'm begging for likes. If you haven't liked it on the way in, please like it on the way out. I want to thank everybody for watching. Hey, we got some good tea that come out tomorrow, y'all. Y'all know y'all welcome to jump up on my stage anytime I'm up here. I really appreciate y'all for tuning in and also participating. I appreciate you, Keisha girl. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Dree. I really appreciate y'all for gracing and taking y'all time and gracing the stage with me. And y'all are welcome up here anytime I'm live. You are more than welcome to click the link and say what you got to say.
And I will.
A period.
Yeah,
real quick before we go. How y'all feel about Carisha winning the BET award?
Did he bought that award?
No comment, because I'm a city girl.
Keisha, you could be a city girl all day long, but you know how to enunciate and roll your R's and things of that nature. You are not like your predecessors. Them babies need linguists. They need media training. It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. Well, I appreciate y'all. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up for the night. We'll see y'all again.
Bye.
Wait, what's up?
Oh, we got the other channel.
Oh, make sure you check out Deep Fried Eats. It's where me and Jay go around Dallas. If y'all have any suggestions, please email at Deep Fried Konvo with a K at gmail.com. I'll put the I'll put the email in the description box below, so that way y'all can email
in the description as well.
Yeah, and put the channel in there as well, so y'all can let us know where to come in Dallas. If y'all want us to film or come to your restaurant and try your stuff, we'll do that. I'm always hungry. Wait, what's this? How about Terry Joe telling Carisha daddy things? She looked, yeah.
Terry was on live with JT last night. That was hilarious.
Yeah, Terry is funny. I like Terry.
Terry was beat last night, though. Terry makeup was beat.
Yeah, I like Terry. So, all right, we're gonna wrap it up, guys. Thank y'all so much. See you next time. Bye.
Bye bye.